Welcome to the French Drain Man channel. I'm Robert Sherwood, your host. And ever since we released our soak-away kit, we have been getting so many great questions that I just thought I'd do a video and go over it in more detail. So the problem was when you took your sump pump line or your French drain to a location and you just daylighted it, that high volume of bulk water would just create a muddy mess somewhere on the property. Now, if you don't have a storm drain or a catch basin or something, you know, like a ditch or a creek or stream, lake, you don't have none of that, the soak-away kit is a great alternative. So instead of dumping the water in one area and it just being completely muddy in your yard, now you take it to this manifold. So you plumb it to where all that water goes into this manifold. It's now divided up, so you got 25% of the water going to 4 different chambers. Now the manifold's hooked up to the knife cut, so you can see the knife cut lives up to its name. It just has where a blade, it just has like a cut where a blade just cut it. So what this is going to do in a case like this, it's going to hold that water. It's going to allow that water to travel the whole length of the soak-away field. This is a leach field, soak-away field. Depending on what part of the world you come from, that's what it's intended for. So if we would just hook, say, perforated pipe, like this is our, look at how big the 8-slot yard drain pipe is. So that, if that was hooked up to the manifold, the water would just pour right out immediately. It would just pour right out. It would leave just a big area where the water would just collect, and it wouldn't travel the length of the soak-away. So the knife cut allows it to travel the full distance of your leach field soak-away, okay? And at the end, we just put in the Boffman Tile Company's end plugs. You can see the knife cut. There's no material removed. It's just a cut so that you just have water droplets throughout the entire run, slowly leaching into the subsurface. Now, the reason why we go ahead and put the 8-slot in between all the knife cut, say your soak-away field gets loaded with water. It's the busy, rainy, crazy time of the year for dewatering. We need more chamber. If that's the case, if the knife cut is loaded, it's full to the max, and now your soil for the entire distance, the whole length of the soak-away field, now the soil is saturated. It's not going to take in any more water. You then have the additional chambers. The water will just fill right in the 8-slot. What's great about that, now you can get through that storm, you can get through that rain event. Now you have to build these so you have an overflow valve. So we use one of our flow gates. I usually build these level. Everything kind of, it's one of those things, all systems, there's certain details and elements, certain properties, they lend themselves to a specific way that we have to install stuff. So do know this, the things we teach on this channel, the things we show you on this channel, for example, everybody's like, what's the perfect percent pitch? Oh, I always tell them, 3% on a yard drain in a perfect world. But it's not always achievable. It's not realistic at times. If you got a super long run and you're trying for 3%, well, then you're going to be so deep, it's going to be ridiculous. That's not a reality when it comes to dewatering yards. Now, yes, we have built systems with no slope. Yeah, you can do that too. So, in any case, this soak-away, we typically install it level. So we'll have slope on whatever it is that we're feeding to our soak-away. So whether it's a sump line or a French drain a roof runoff system, whatever we're putting in that manifold to this soak-away kit, we'll have slope on that. But then the soak-away kit itself, we just take 8-ounce fabric and we put that down. Then we lay some stone down. Then we put the pipes on top of that. I take all the dirt from the French drain and I just put it right alongside a level soak-away field, okay? I just put it all the way around. Now you go ahead and you put stone over top of this. Here's the beauty. You use the cheapest stone your money can buy. I don't care what part of the world you live in. You don't need washed rock. It doesn't need to be screened. It's a soak-away field. Get the cheapest stuff you can find. Now, somebody said in the comment sections, isn't this going to be a mushy? No, because you got stone underneath it. You got stone on top of it. Then you put 8-ounce fabric on top of it. Then you go ahead and after you build up dirt here and build up dirt here, so now you got a place to put your spoils when you're doing your French drain. Then you go ahead and you put a sandy loam. What is a sandy loam? Sandy loam is topsoil sand mix. I like 50% topsoil, 50% sand, and I put that on top. So this is going to evaporate as well as leach. So this soak-away is elevated. You know, you don't dig a hole for it. And if you can't gravity drain to your soak-away, you put in one of our sump systems. We show you guys all this, and I know every property is unique. So you're trying to watch all these videos and tie this all into your property. I get it. So that's why there's so many videos. Trying to give you guys whatever it is you need. But make sure right here. So you build up with your spoils on both sides of the soak-away. But make sure right here you have the dirt shaped to where this flow gate, when this hits full, you want it to be able to escape. So there's gonna be that rare time, the wettest time of the year, those couple really wet weeks, where the soak-away kit is not gonna be able to keep up or handle all the stormwater. That's okay. As long as it corrects for 90% of the season, 90% of the 365 days in the year, that you don't have this high concentration of water dumping somewhere and leaving that portion of your yard and property unusable, or a place for the kids and the dog to get all muddy. All right, everybody, I hope this clears things up on our soak-away kit, and until that next video.